you run or have a network of a bunch of different accounts that are meme accounts or sports clips or truck videos, and then you can plug the song into those so it creates more of a groundswell effect rather than coming from the top down.
We use the term trend simulation. Basically what we're doing like every day is sometimes artists get lucky, they post a song and it goes viral. And so what we're doing is going and looking and studying what actually happened. What were the inflection points? Who are the key people that picked it up? Who are important people in certain genres? Like, what are the niches? Why did this happen? And so then when we have a song that isn't naturally going viral, we apply that to it. And so we say we're kind of simulating a trend.
So like, how do you run all of these accounts? Do you just have a bunch of cell phones somewhere, or?
Yeah, pretty much. We have a large network of, both employees.
That was like an actual Billboard exec telling you that he can control what's on your feed and you can do nothing about it. Do you control how much of your music taste is actually yours? 2023, I found myself listening to Doechii. I really liked her music, from the obvious conscious rap.
Okay, now we talking, Doechii. Now we talking, Doechii. Now we talking, Doechii.
Come on, Doechii. Don't start playing around her like that.
That anxiety done left, you feel me?
The anxiety left.
It's gone.
I'm not nervous no more.
And melodic flows that she has, it sounded really good to me. I don't know. But then towards the start of 2024 and the middle of 2024, she ended up getting a bit of hate with the fact that her song she posted all the way back in 2019 was suddenly trending all the way in the top 10 on the Billboard.
Who is Doechii? Is how you say her name, Doechii? And that's what I'm saying, because as soon as Doechii tag popping all this Nazi shit, whatever she do, and I'm mad niggas got me on stream because I put back in my old kid.
And people started throwing around the term industry plant. Why? It's defined as a music industry term for an artist who is heavily backed by record labels, managers, or wealthy connections, presents themselves as independent or self-made. Is Doechii an industry plant? All heard the Doechii story before. I'm not about to go into her backstory or how she came up and all of that. Now, we're just looking into, how much of her success was contributed by people pushing her instead of her own talent shining through, which I think is a conversation which we have a lot these days on whether or not a person's an industry plant. You can't tell me you listen to this music and you genuinely think it's good, or whether a person is actually talented in what they do, whether a person's music can shine through and make it past the algorithm and actually make it.
I'm also releasing an album, by the way, so make sure you follow the music channel.
Doechii signed a record with TDE. When you sign a deal with TDE, it's not like a normal record deal. We've seen this with SZA when she signed, Isaiah Rashid, and even Kendrick Lamar. TDE isn't the type of label that will push your music to all these new listeners and you already become a general superstar. Like Wayne's old record label, YSL, these other labels, they will push your music to all these different fandoms and just put it in their face. But TDE has a weird way of being like, we're gonna let you find your own fans, okay? So basically, it's mostly organic growth with TDE. Yeah, there will be interviews, yeah, there will be stage appearances at shows, but it's not like they're gonna pay TikTokers to be like, oh, there's that new Nissan Altima. Yeah. Nah, that would never happen with TDE. That's one thing you can be assured of. So Doechii signing for TDE was kind of a big deal, being the first female rapper to sign for the label, because they did have male rap artists, they did have female R&B artists, but they never had a female rap artist. I do have to say though, after she did get this record deal, things did start looking up. Her albums were getting more traction, her music was getting more plays, and her older videos where she was making this content of just singing in her room were getting more and more vision.
your ship was leaving, baby. Everything you wanted is within your bag, lady. I see you holding back your dreams and now you're waiting. Everything you wanted is everything you needed.
We're gonna come back to that though. Like they were getting more and more like eyes on them. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. Let's keep going in the story though. 2025 is wait no. This was 3 years ago.
So
25.
26.
Was it?
so 25, 24.
23.
Yeah.
2023, what it is comes out. What it is a hit in its own right. It had a Kodak Black feature even. I think like a remix of it had a Kodak Black feature. It was a hit in its own right. Girls were saying this on TikTok, you know, what it is, huh? What's every good girl needs a little thug. It was a hit in its own right. But it was different from her rap sound, which ended up blowing her up on Alligator Bites Never Heal. Was gonna go back to her roots. None of this trend searching stuff. She wasn't gonna really go for that on this album. This entire album was just meant to be her feelings, her true and utter writing. She didn't want any trend involvement, anything which like makes her oversaturated in the media. TDE gave her that creative space to just be like, yo, do what you need to do, right? This album drops. It doesn't do the best numbers, but it doesn't do the worst numbers. It does Soulja Boy 2023 modern day Soulja Boy numbers, like 11,000 first week. No one's really paying attention to this album that much. I can't even say that I was like one of the day ones on this album, because I wasn't. That's when this happened. Kendrick! Like the biggest shout out you have ever seen on his story. This new album is so hot, check it out, right? People check out Doechii's album from Kendrick's story, me included. How many people did see this story, which turned into actual plays? I don't know. But it is for a fact that after this post, lots of people started to see this album and it started to gain traction. It started to gain more and more traction. 1 or 2 months after this post, Boom Shaka Ding Dong. I literally remember this because I was like one of the few people playing this already. And then it starts. Songs like The Nile is a River and Nissan Altima start trending like crazy. Girls are reenacting the dialogue within the song. It started getting more and more traction, and then the album started getting more and more plays, and then it re-went into the Billboard. And there is a weird thing about the Billboard. Top 10 in the Billboard should be listened to since, you know, it's getting plays. The whole consensus that, oh, if this is getting watched by this many people, then it must be good, right? Doechii's album ends up into this effect and people end up listening to it more and more and more. That's where this effect comes in of, is she an industry plant? Then people catch wind of anxiety. Anxiety was a track she made way back. I'm not gonna try and count the years, actually. It was way back. This song was not even part of the album. It just started trending because of its sample of that song. So that's why it started trending, because, you know, it's a modernized version, I guess. And people are just nostalgia baits. Like, I could make an entire video on how nostalgia baiting is literally killing people's attention span, but whatever. So people are nostalgia baiting anxiety, and then they go back to this song and they're like, whoa, this is hard. And then it starts trending. Anxiety starts trending. This version of anxiety starts trending. And Doechii's like, oh, okay, capitalize on it. Modern day video, modern day music video. She does this whole production for it, this whole TikTok trend. And yeah, once your song gets a TikTok trend, you're through. But that's where the question comes in. How is a song from way back when trending on TikTok? Well, I traced it back to this first TikTok. And then it went to this TikTok. And so on and so forth. I don't think Doechii is an industry plan. I think Doechii is just a product of what we have now been so accustomed to, which is short attention span music. Once you see a song for 30 seconds, you think that song's amazing. After those 30 seconds, when you keep on seeing it again, you're like, oh, this is starting to get annoying. And she's where that music is seen as annoying, but she is a really good artist, rapper, singer. She can do it all. If you ended up enjoying the video, please subscribe.